No. Boom! You are an absolutely fantastic trainer, Penny. Fantastic. Nothing to be ashamed about. And we're done. It's all over now. Only for today. Only for today. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Oh, getting the final flashback. Here we go. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, they almost killed some kids. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a... sorry. Make a show of learn them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Yeah, they were scared crapless. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. It's true. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there. But what are you? Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. But please speak to us. What is this intent? Hey, big boss, answer us! Oh, she was there the whole time. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. And then she went back to the Galar region, Sword and Shield region, and spent a year and a half. Thanks for everything, Mighty Z. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? Seriously? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. That's nice. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Complicated, but it makes sense, it's logical. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Even leave the team? Yes. And according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. That's the theme of this whole story. Splendid. Thank you for appraising me of the situation, Miss Penny. Apprising me. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha-ha! Director Clavel! What? I like that she didn't know. Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers and all. Much more so when faced with punishment. Yes, but where do I even start? What's this beginning? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Ahem. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come out? He did have a cool wig. Don't make fun of his wig, Penny. Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we've only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily, is thy long hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last! You've no idea how wonderful this is. Airy. Oh, this is adorable. Okay, guys. On the count of 3. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Haha, that's cool. It's cringe, but it's cool. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woohoo! Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. In an awesome way. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we're chuck the team just cause someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I couldn't even begin to imagine how you must have felt for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, but we're all okay now, BB. But even so... Oh, BB for Big Boss, that makes sense. Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unresolved matters that we need to discuss. Allow me to provide a few pointers. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yeah, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Mighty Z battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, so I don't see how that'd be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the SDCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. Yeah, it's true. We would most happily have you at our side, milady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. That'd be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys. Mighty Z, what do you think? Oh, y'all care about what I have to say? Let's see. I think it sounds great. Give it your best. Let's go with that. I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. And not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Master Mighty Z, please stop by my office later if you would. Alright. Cool. Well, that had a nice little ending there. Cool, we did it. Okay, let's tie a bow on this thing and go home. A couple of last things to say. Here you are, Master Mighty Z. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Can I get some extra credit for this, please? Knock, knock, knock. For my school report, I stopped a rebellion. Who's that? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the SDCs, I'd like you to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. But why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you, both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got hold of it illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. You hacked ATMs, girl, to give us money? I see, that is quite the revelation. Oh, that's super illegal, but awesome. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I'm really sorry, and I won't do it again. Totally never. This incident is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Greta, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Mighty Z. But I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Yeah, they gotta go talk about, crimes. Anyway, and outside of the school now? Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect. You know, it is cringy! It is cringy! It is cringy. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for breaking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. Really? Well, you have useful hacker skills, that makes sense. The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Yeah, this is what happens if you're a god hacker. Director Clavel and that Greedo lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Yes, dear child. Yes. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something? Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. It's all right. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. You obtained TM69 Draco Meteor! Okay, that's a legit move. There you go. Thanks for that. I know who's learning that right now. Put that in the bag. Draco Meteor! Comments are summoned down from the sky onto the target. The result from this move harshly lowers the user's special attack stat. I am sure you'll put this to good use. You know I will. You know I will. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. When are we gonna need a god tier hacker? So next time I'll be the one helping you, Mighty Z. Looking forward to it. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Alright. And there she goes. She has friends, a new job, and it's good. Operation Starfall Street is complete, and we are done. And with that, one of 3 storylines of Pokémon Scarlet and Violet is finally complete. And it was a nice story, it was cute. Anyway, next time on Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, it's about time we get onto that Pokémon League. We have a few gyms left, which we will absolutely tear through. So please join me next time for the Psychic Gym. I'm Mighty Z, and as always, be safe, be well, and goodbye.